Dancehall Kid. Yo, Wagwan, this is Dancehall Kid representing for Chamvary. Holan Makasa, we wanna hear Chamvary Panapa. Holan Makasa, to know the center stage. I watch Chamvary. Hona, you are the queen of the radio. Satan Baba Kwat, Napota. Ndiwe unopisa pastirio. Wakashi gari rapa POWERFM. Kana uli on the terror that will be friends them. Aunga mbovunuka, amanga mbokugona. Holan Makasa, we wanna hear Chamvary Panapa. Holan Makasa, to know the center stage Panapa. Holan Makasa, we wanna hear Chamvary Panapa. Holan Makasa, to know the center stage Panapa.
Yo Oski, ndo muda wopafea ni mangoma kupinda ungebora mumatea nimbotelera nundinyea akyang salia jan tuobadun abiye 45 again anyway me run bangwendebe ngemba ndana njemba uzanso wanyumba January December skirawo bakada kutaka nange kwa chiremba Unza wangu rasa mangu semba Mangandebe sisomu Majaira skirira verore stikomu Apakudira mantodira uri mugomo Ipata niravo nange kumatigongo Tigongo Awangondebe chaluwa Asimakuwa Manotoji pema venerese osuva Bade kujizuwa Mwanto pekira kupina nacha mukuwa Pande yese nguwa Rara mambendere Penyume kupata njere Panyika panundo zizere Munendere Tuse tuda kwenda mbere Munwesa nuda kwenda mbere Munendere Penyume kupata njere Panyika panundo zizere Munendere Tuse tuda kwenda mbere Munwesa nuda kwenda mbere Mwanda kumukari hot Hadi kuja ndiswane munongeri mot Anoda kuflota pasu nufanika bot Unda kumirira kumbere unge kujaji mukot Abanza moko Kufaza njere Kufamza mashoko Kufaza njere Oita zidoko Kufaza njere Kuita bweze simoko Kufaza njere Akana tako ujizifaza nesanza Wotobika mukonde wozifaza Usanzo cheuka untaura zunorwaza Eskirira kwa hapana chinonyaza Oskidi Ubika simariti mikuti didi Kure runo noma kwa zamu makwikwi Vanovara muromo vangazipi Ukasaita nofaza ngero nomukira paripi Ndakafadza dzangu indako kenako Ndokwandodzoka kumbaho madepo Ndakachinja patani emuzipeko Hapana anga ndiudza kuti neiko Saka otoziva zvaunoda Usanzotedzera varume wavaona vakapoda Kana kuchinjanisa ngadzione soda Pane yese nguva rarama mdendere Penyume kufadza njere Panyika pano ndozizere Munendere Tuse toda kwenda mbere Munwesa noda kwenda mbere Munendere Penyume kufadza njere Panyika pano ndozizere Munendere Tuse toda kwenda mbere Munwesa noda kwenda mbere Anywhere you there, check Mr. Laganda me say. Pick up the girl them there. DJ Tamukanda battery team over Muka. Mado them there and there. You know bad mind can't stop me everywhere. I'm my tune. We not afraid of nobody man. No chatty man. Kurara mambendere. Penyuwe kufatsa njere. Panyika panondo sizere. Mudendere. Tuse toda kwenda mbere Mruwensa nonda kwenda mbere Mudendere Penyuwe kufadza njere Panyika pano ndozizere Mudendere Tuse toda kwenda mbere
It's gonna be a lot again. Yo, come on, Oz Kid. Lovers. Give me the phone. Give me the phone.
Master charges van the bottom Hamba kuku Please Hamba kuku Nabana them so
In the name of Jesus, yo, not in the name of Judas. Hata fire burn them rukas. Furai mupupura Lucas.
Ati kufamba nekutenda takatakura kurema amenierera
Maikiraria
tichenezei tiberekei
Atina butsu
apatiripenda kurutsu
Boy, handisi mfana Usai sangpambi wakchaka mtutu Baba naga jaitwai baba kutu Madinga to butsu wakfana butsu
tiri kufamba nekutenda takatakura kurema amenierera
Marigirario Takata titiri kubamba nekutenda Hamba kuku Takatakura kurema Hamba kuku Amenierera Hamba kuku Marigirario Hamba kuku
tiri kufamba nekutenda
Hamba kuku
takatakura kurema
Hamba kuku Amenierera Hamba kuku Marigirario Hamba kuku Watano
tichenezei
Hamba kuku
talita tiberekei
Hamba kuku Darisa atina butsu Hamba kuku Apatiripaya kurutsu Hamba kuku Nabaya baya bado saiza Hamba kuku Abazibetirira takasaina Hamba kuku Kwenda kuchaina kunochainwa Hamba kuku Bafana kacheswa Hamba kuku
tiri kufamba nekutenda
Hamba kuku
takatakura kurema tiratidza kwatiri kuyenda takuda mweya wekufema
Tiri kubamba nekutenda Hamba kuku
What an interesting song. Welcome to it, another episode of Center Stage, which comes through every Tuesday between 2 and 3 p.m. And each week we make sure that we get you a popular personality, a trending personality into the studio, sit down with them and get to chop it up and talk about a lot of things surrounding their work, their personal life, and everything else in between. As always, we're going to be live on Facebook page. We are actually live on the Facebook page, Power FM Zimbabwe. So go ahead and share the live feed, the link with your friends and with your contacts so that we can get as many people to come in. We're going to be addressing a lot. So at that situation, we got Yahya Goodvibes in the studio. Mponda Sugar is here, but being the manager that he is, he says, no, I'm going to be behind the scenes. So we'll try and convince him to come and so that we can speak to him. But hey, Miss Yahya.
Hi, how are you doing?
Mfana wangu peep.
Okay, I go that way.
So it's funny though. When we see you online, one would be tempted to think that you are someone who's very talkative, but you look like you chilled vibes.
I am quite chilled. A little bit.
Sakachishinoitika paunozoenda online baby.
Pamberi pe camera, there's no crowd, there's no audience, just me and my phone. So
your natural demeanor is you're an introvert, chilled vibes, or you're an extrovert?
Not really. I'm chilled vibe at times, but then when I'm around people that I'm used to, obviously I'm talking, I'm just vibing, but usually it's chilled, nothing too big, too extra, just in my zone.
All right. How did you get the name Yahya Goodvibes? Because, surprisingly, I thought your name would have some ya in it.
Yeah.
Yamrai, I don't know why. And then when your manager sent me your full name so that we could do the bookings, I'm like,
so where's the Yahya coming from? No,
Exactly.
usually it was my nickname back then since high school, because I actually just say yeah. Then we're like yeah. And then Good Vibes came after, when I was now on social media, and people just say, I bring good energy and positive energy around people, so that's where the Good Vibes come through. So yeah, Good Vibes at the end of the day.
All right. So where exactly did this journey of wanting to be in front of the camera, usinganyare, wanting to entertain people, was it back in high school, or it's something that happened after school?
I think it was back in high school. I used to be one person whereby we host a function at school, and I want to be the presenter. I was in debate, I was in public speaking, I was in the junior parliament, I was in the junior council. So generally, I can speak, hey. And I remember I used to be one of the best public speaker when I was in high school, but Hatfield district back then. So it was something that I really wanted to do. And then later I went to study journalism, mass communication, and yeah. Yeah, I was.
So either way, the
Yeah.
journey was directed into the media space.
Yes,
That's
it
where
was.
you-
It was.
And I heard that your actual broadcast journey started off on TV. Is this true?
Yes, I was on YGT for, I said 3 or 4 years. I was on YGT. And yeah, that's where it all started. I started off with YouTube. I had a YouTube channel that I was just running low-key with 2 people liking and viewing my things, especially my mom and my dad, definitely. But then I remember Julius from YGT saw my YouTube channel and called me through. Katisha, we are better fill in. I was just a fill in that day, and I came to ZBC. I didn't know what to do. I was stammering the whole time. Trust me. But then, yeah, it happened. Then I was tutored by Miriam until I was on YGT on TV. Dream came through. I guess maybe.
So why did you then leave though? Okay, YGT I know is for the young at heart,
Yeah.
but why did this broadcast journey stop? Did it stop or it's still going on?
I would not say it stopped. I was on YGT, then I went to another show I had on ZBC. It was called to do something with career guidance on ZBC, and everyone would see me on it was called Urban Pulse. So it talked about young people and the pulse. But then from YGT I was now a bit older because I was now in uni, so I couldn't do YGT more because it's child broadcast. So I moved to youth broadcast. I was doing that show, and then later on we stopped broadcasting the show because of certain technical what happened, and then it stopped. But then I didn't stop TV. I went on. I was on HSTV. I went on. I did with Zambezi News. I did a lot of things.
So you're still on that TV journey.
Exactly.
And I saw recently you graduated from a radio masterclass. So is this more of you trying to explore all the avenues available in broadcasting before you find your feet, or you actually have something specific that you're targeting?
I really loved radio before TV. So I went to TV because of default. What did default? Because people
Opportunity.
say, you kind of look pretty and you can smile. Can you be on TV? But I really wanted to be on radio because I find it easy talking to people and just creating imaginations with my voice. So I always wanted radio. So when I started journalism and mass communication, we did the radio as just just a module. So I didn't know much. So I was like, okay, I can explore more. And then come up the masterclass. It was a scholarship actually under the masterclass Zimbabwe, and then I went for the auditions. We were like 1,000. They wanted 20 people. I qualified, and then I was like, okay, so let me study this. So we did masterclass with Napoleon Yani, and we graduated. It was actually a big step for me because now I know a little bit about radio and how best to be on radio.
Do you know what? You know what I love about radio is the impromptu aspect of it all. And you have to be witty. So we want to see something. We want to see something.
Okay.
All right. It's 23 minutes past 2. This is Center Stage on Lunchtime Radio. Now you have to tell people in 30 seconds to tune in to the show. Are you ready? Can I give you a countdown?
Yeah, do the countdown. It's okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
How are you doing? The name is Yahya Goodvibes all the time, and welcome to Center Stage on a Tuesday. My name is Yahya Goodvibes all the time, but on social media I'm Chamvary.
You're my alter ego.
Yes. So please tune in and listening to the music that we have today. And let me tell you one thing about life. Life goes go fema mahara.
How do you think she did? Hit us up, Woyo. How do you think she did? Hit us up on the WhatsApp number as well as on the Facebook page. How do you think Yahya did? Do you think she would really make a really good radio personality?
Just say yes. Just say yes, please.
Give her the fire emojis. All right. So obviously you have your goals. You've got your dreams. You've got a direction that you want to take. However, we want to just take it back a little bit. One of the ways a lot of people on social media got to know about you was during the time when the Magate song came out. And there was a Magate challenge, and we had all these curvy women and the women with the assets twerking to the Magate challenge.
Yes.
And then here came Slender Sally.
Yes.
And she was stiff, and she came to do the Magate challenge, and everybody was expecting some twerking, but when I saw the video, I was like, and then you twerked. Was this a parody of the challenge, or was this actually you giving it your all? What was happening there?
Honestly, I was just having fun, to be honest, and I just wanted to give it up to people that no matter your body size, you're allowed to have fun, because most of the time we could see the people that are twerking and people were just not confident doing the challenge. It's like, okay, let me do it for you, hey. And there I was twerking my bones, and I was shaking and scratching my bones. But then it actually became one of the first trends in Zimbabwe, which is like, wow. Okay, so the Kevu women were there twerking, but on YouTube, Yahya was there shaking the balls and people were actually talking about it, which was actually very nice for me.
I don't understand.
I was surprised, eh?
Let me just call comment section to order. Why am I catching stray bullets? But I'm not sending a message Antogona kukukunda yai. But anyway, so you did the challenge. People, there were so many comments. Some people found it to be funny. Of course, the trolls decided to throw some shade at you. Was this a good idea?
I think not really.
Because it went viral.
Yeah, it did. But I'm not usually moved by what other people say, mostly, especially if I don't know you. I don't find any need. But the only problem I had was my family. Actually, they were calling me like, "Hey, they thought I was serious." But then at the end they realized I was just joking and playing with my friends. So usually when bad energy comes, I just decode it back. I don't mind. I don't actually mind a lot of stuff.
All right. Let's talk about mfana wangu. Unfortunately, I can't say the
You can't say the N-word. Okay.
Yes. Mfana wangu. These videos also found their way onto social media after the Makati challenge. And it was on the viral list of social media. Yeah. What was the concept behind this mfana wangu business?
I think, honestly, what I wanted to do was to talk to other people in a way that's funny, that's not too serious, that's not going to be too provocative to you. It's going to be fun, but also you get a little bit of a message from the whole idea. I remember when I did about married men cheating, it was in a funny way, but then I was addressing the issue. Kuti, you are getting to young girls and lying that you have problems kumba kwenyu and saying kazi wako akafa uchamure, just taura chokwadi kuti uri mhombwe. Ingondisi uya kwandire, hi, my name is Peter, I'm married and ndiri mhombwe. So I know
no shade to anyone that's called Peter that's married. No shade.
No shade. So it was more of just addressing issues that are happening out there, but in a fun way. So people laugh about it, they share. But then actually, if you're sitting down and you know you are married, when you approach a girl, you remember, so that's how I started Mfana Uniga. I tried to relay a message, but in a fun way.
Was it scripted?
Not really. Usually I get my content from just talking to you. Right now I can just realize, oh, okay, we need to do this. So usually I just get stuff from conversations. I can just talk to someone and whatever they say, I pick up something that I'll talk about it maybe after 3 days or 2 days. So I didn't really script, but I'll just grab aspects of life every day.
All right, so why did you stop though? Because you were doing this on a roll, girl. We knew every week, every 2 weeks, if something happens on trends on social media, Yahya is going to hop into it. Why did you stop? Is it because of your new management?
Not really. We decided to now take Mfana Uniga to something that is a bit bigger because we realized it's actually big. The more we're getting a lot of people. So now I want to divert the content to something that is a bit more productive. So we're just scripting a lot of stuff.
Jokes.
Yeah, so it's going to be fun, yeah, but then we're trying to now have to it giving a positive impact on people so that anyone can just relate to easy, fast and quick, but also learning a lot. So other than me just saying Varumar Kuchita, maybe I should come through with statistics at the table. So there are 2 men in every 5 whatever roomed house that are cheating. So now it is statistics. So now people are going to learn. I'm going to talk about what's trending. If I'm going to be talking about diseases that are affecting the young people, I need to have statistics. So now takuda kushto shaka say graduate to graduate, so we're just planning that.
Why does this sound familiar? I feel like I had this conversation with somebody. Anyway, it's all good. I'm glad he listened. Let's just be glad he listened. All right, so this is how you decided, I want to do it with a purpose.
Yes.
I want to do it with something, someone needs to learn something at the end of the day, as opposed to just being someone who's just churning out all this information, which people laugh at and then we forget and we move on.
That's true.
All right, so are these scenarios based on personal experiences? Because pani program botaura nyaya kujigirwa ma drinks kuti unondega ndikudze something unenge uri pa unenge vakomana vanenge vatenga bhodhoro woshaiwa kuti toshedza ani iwo ndio kungoshedzwa. Is this something that you've experienced yourself, or are you a lot more intelligent than that?
I've experienced it once. What happened was ndakatozongo find out I didn't have money to go out because usually ndofamba ndineka extra $10 mazwanga andisino mota ndaifamba ne extra $10 because ndaizoti zvikaipa ikebhuka yako
unonzi rough man
kaside ameno ikako. So this was the time I was called through kuta kuna chakati uya. It was last minute, I think like zvakutoitwa kunzi uya kutoni chakati. So I asked kuta why didn't you tell me day before? Ndataura kumba because those days I was young. Ndataura kumba kakuti ndoda kubuda mangwana. My mom won't allow me to just leave now. Hausadarusha ndotoripa plan. I'm like, okay, I'm not on the plan because I was there on the day. And they called my other friend Vainda. Mangwana vatazonzwa yanya. Kwakazodai kwakadai. So to me, shakaska kundingwaza. So I realized kuti wafambira kunonga my drinks. Mangwana yanganya yakubuda yakutoinvolve police. It was such a big case. And I was like, if I was there, so I was gonna be in hot soup, hey? So now I realized kuti zvukutoitika. So I was lucky that day, but trust me, a lot of young people are not lucky like that. They just invited, they won't know what my drinks. After my drinks, something, and then at the end you do not sign up for that. Right. So that's how I actually explained some of the stuff. But some of the stuff, yes, I just get them online.
You from other scenarios that
and I actually get personal DMs from people saying, "Shut up, especially I did very specific. I'm sure that person took that video by some status.
Right. So with what happens in social media. Not in social media. I mean, when we look at this era that we're living in right now, beauty is key.
Yeah.
Beauty takes you far. That's what they say. And we're in an era whereby beauty products, enhancing products are readily available. They've become very popular, and women proudly use them. Some men even use them. And of course, I've seen in the comment section of your posts, especially when you're doing these mfana wangu videos, you're more natural. You'll be more natural with makeup on your face and stuff. And people have had questions regarding the authenticity of your complexion. Have you used any of these skin enhancing products?
Not really.
Are you naturally a yellow bomb? Because that's one comment section on my and all of that.
Not really. I've not yet used. Maybe I will in the future. But then I've not. Usually the only problem I have is my under eyes. I usually do my videos without my glasses. I'm short-sighted ever since I was born. So I have dark eyelids because I usually wear glasses all my life. So usually when I remove my glasses, people see my dark eyelids like, you want my eyelids are very dark. So ever since people that know me from school know, I had dark eyelids. So I'm like, I thought you
my eyelids.
So I'm like, no, I can't, guys. I just have short sight. So I wear tinted glasses all my life because I can't really directly look at the sun, and I'm like the second from the worst short sight in Zimbabwe. Ooh. So I can't drive, I can't do anything without glasses naturally. So I get those and laugh about it because I'm like, guys, I don't feel anything. But then to people that love doing it, it becomes a personal choice at the end of the day. You can never change someone. Someone takes a personal decision, even if everything has side effects. So life usually. That's what I know.
But as far as Yahya is concerned, you've not used anything?
Not yet. Maybe Nani Maruko, because I had no glowy so skin. Maybe I would just do that. Maybe.
All right. Do you think that colorism actually is a hindrance, or it does exist in the entertainment circle?
I think it does, but then it comes to the fact that usually Chamvary, so people feel like it's better than being darker. It's better than but then me. Honestly, I'm not really old, but then back then there was never that. I remember we never told like that. 1990 and it was never about the color. Yellow bondakatanga. I think that high school uni. So it's never been my issue thinking ningana fana good sugar so that they can fit in. It's not really an issue for me. It's always about character.
It's about the character as opposed to this color of anyone's skin.
Yeah.
All right, we got Yahya Goodvibes in the studio. This is Center Stage 0712-831-172. We're also live on the Facebook page, Power FM Zimbabwe. Come through, ask your questions, and give us your comments. Takunda Nyangani says you are short-sighted because you are very short.
I'm very short.
All right, let's move on. You have Mponda Sugar in your life.
Yeah.
How did you meet him?
Yeah, okay.
Wait, Facebook, did you see the smile? Did you see how she smiled when I asked about Mponda Sugar?
No, it's a long story, but all I know is I was supposed to do the adverts. Then it was postponed, but then he ended up calling me directly to come through on the same day because I'd planned on it. And then I went via the advertising agency because you had prepared. And then that's how I met Mponda Sugar, work basis.
What was your first impression of him?
Nothing. I was just working.
He was just that guy.
I was just that guy, and I was working, and he was working. I'm sure we did not even see each other that much because I was just working half of the time.
So how did you? It was working. So how did then?
I don't know. Honestly, from working and talking once maybe a week on WhatsApp, we just had same business ideas in mind, and then we ended up meeting up and talking, and from that conversation, I picked up zifungwa idzi zangu chaidzo idzi aiwa dzebasi dzinenge dzangu pfungwa dzeta dzangu wanikwe yaisingu saka pakuwana pfungwa dzebasa paya
Oh, so you were single at the time?
I was very single.
And was he in a relationship?
I think he was very single. I don't know, but I don't look at that.
Oh, you don't look at if he's very single?
Why? She was not. All I know, he was not married. So I'm like, okay.
Okay, so technically, do you still consider yourself a single woman because you're not married?
No, I just shut down much because I
Y'all need to be seeing how Sugar is feeling himself right now. All right, we hear that he's your manager.
Yes.
So which came first, the relationship or the manager?
Management first.
Would you let him manage anyone else?
Yes, I would.
But I just talk. Or you would have to be involved in whatever decisions. No out of town trips.
Don't drive. Don't worry, I can drive.
You're a team. We're supposed to work together.
We're a team.
All right. So obviously, you started off as your manager, which means that when it comes to opposing ideas, reprimanding each other, you calling him out for whatever happens, it's a lot easier when you're not dating. But now you're dating. So how do you manage to strike a balance between work and personal stuff? Apana no catch my feelings and also my own relationship.
I think it's quite normal. That's what happens when you're dating someone as well as working with the person. You end up mixing the two. And stuff. But then it's part of how we just make things work at the end of the day. We try by all means to separate the two. It's not easy. I advise him, but I always try. He tries his best. At the end, so we always make sure we get that on the plate. We sit down, we talk about it, and then we let things slide.
How do you call time out though on this situation whereby you're murkunetsana and but basariruda kuitwa? How do you meet halfway papo manje?
Chakaita kuti tosangana yebas. So zvinwanzoshanda. Takumba tomudura. That's obvious. But then at work you never know. But then because we're working, we let it slide.
Okay. There's also this issue of Holy 10. You dating Holy 10, you being with Holy 10. At the time when this came out, I knew what I knew.
Okay.
And I saw it and I was like, okay. And then everybody's like, no, it's for real. Was that relationship for real? Or was marketing?
It was not even for real.
It was a marketing.
Not even once. Yeah, it was. It was not even close.
But why would you agree to doing something like that though?
Honestly, we just realized how many numbers we had, and obviously
both of you.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we had numbers together to show not occasions to people are coming through, people are we are having a lot of insights. I'm like, no problem. That's why we did that for just a short time. I was already dating Ponda Sugar at that time, but then it was not public.
Which is why I said I knew what I knew.
Yes, it was not public. I'd been dating for like 6 months already, and I think it was not public because we were just like I was agreeing to my space, but then we're just one of those. But then later, Fasheta cut short. But then also, I gained numbers. Maybe he did gain the traction, but then it was just a stunt, nothing more, nothing less.
But at the end of the day, Yahya, the woman gets the short end of the stick. He looks like the guy.
Yeah.
He looks like a konkara. Whereas you look like that girl, Akarambwana Holy 10. Why would you allow such a title or such a strike on your brand? Especially you are trying to build this image. Why would you agree to something like that? Yet, kupa title. Honestly,
I don't mind, because honestly, looking for what he's been doing with his career, what I've been doing, I'm doing quite well, hey. And Chiroshin's Ndaka number, which was his stunt, I don't see it as something that will bring my brain down, because I usually just say my social life and my brain are two different things. Yahya, who can speak, who continue to speak, who continue to work. So for me, it was not really that thing. Probably for the young people, they were like, all over, guys, get back together, do this. But then when I shared the story, it was not really serious. They were disappointed to some extent, but then also we move. And trust me, my relationship right now is working quite well, and I'm getting a lot of insights that I thought better than the stunt, hey.
Yeah. Is this something that you'd ever do again, or
Never.
Would you ever advise someone else to do it?
If they think that they're going to get what they want, because if you do it, someone doesn't have numbers, I don't know, probably you're trying to do something. But then if it's for your own clout, you can do it. No one says there's no remedy to anything, so you can actually do it if you want. But then for me, I'm not going to do it more. You never find more of that, never.
All right.
I promise on that.
I mean, we every step has to make us a lot more wiser, not more stupid or more crazy.
That's true. That is quite
so
true.
we're glad that at least, moving forward, it's something that has gone better. We hear, we've seen actually that you're a proud member of Prophet and you're at Branson's church, and you're also quite close to the Prophet. Now, he's your spiritual papa.
He's not my spiritual papa.
What is he?
He's my dad's little brother.
He's your dad's. Oh, you're actually related.
Yes, we share the same senior.
This is what I was going to ask.
I always get those a lot.
He's actually your dad's brother.
I did wrong door festival. So vakawanda iwo mukomana kupesera Prophet.
All right, saka zvisi zvekungori zvekuchechi zvinoukama mukati. All right. When you see him getting bashed online, or people saying things, because now in and out from start to finish, when you hear people coming up with these misconceptions online and their own versions of events, how do you feel?
Honestly, it doesn't come to me as maybe a church member or a follower. It comes to me as a child sometimes. So sometimes what people say or come to my DM and say, I can say I don't mind, but sometimes it gets to me at days when I'm not in a good mood. But then I just don't let it come to me that bad, because I know people believe in different things. There's no way you can wake up everyone loving you. It means you have a problem. If everyone likes you, ask yourself why.
Money is the only one that is loved.
So I'm now open-minded to know, because now I have a following. Now I know people don't like everyone. Not everyone just agrees to what you say online or whatever you portray. No one just cares about you that much. So when I see such messages, sometimes I talk to him as a child, like, did you say this, eh? How are you feeling? I'm more concerned about how he's feeling at the end of the day, because in as much as he may portray to be someone who is a well-respected person, he's actually a human being at the end of the day, just like you and me. So for me, when the bad energy comes, I'm more concerned about how he's feeling. I call him, I ask, what's up, yo? Are you good?
Y'all are close like that.
Yeah, we are quite.
All right. So I just want to take you back to the work side of things. You actually have been getting a lot of endorsements lately. It's unfortunate we can't mention the brand. But you've been getting a lot of endorsements lately. And is this because your manager works hard? Or also, is it because of you, the person, being the one who is attractive to these brands?
I think now, just to say, Yahya Goodvibes is no longer just a PC who's working. Yahya Goodvibes now registered under the Advertising Companies of Zimbabwe. So now we're working as a team with my manager. So what we do together, it's usually a two-way system. My manager is very good, trust me. He knows how to talk to people. And at the end of the end, I have to make sure I put up a good reputation for the brand, because I'm the face of the brand at the end of the day. If I decide to do anything, I cue everything at the end of the day. So me and my manager, we try to work hard. We don't get along with certain things, but then when it comes to work, we try to put both input. My manager trusts me. Chamvary is ambassador. Chamvary. We got 2 minutes yet.
Yeah, I know that about him.
Yeah, advertise like a Chamvary TT plan. So he's actually very good. And also on my side, I try to put in as much work as I can. So at the end of the day, we actually get the brands because of our good PR.
All right. And of course, you guys are not married. You're dating. Unless you guys got married secretly. But you guys are dating. And you're putting in all of this into each other. You're investing a lot into each other for people that are dating. Have you clearly spelled out in terms of written agreements who's going to get what? Because what if things change? What if life happens.
Yes, life does happen. Not expecting it now, but then, like I said, everything is drafted down. I'm a registered brand. I'm not just I'm not just a girl on social media. Everything's registered. Paperwork is there. So usually, when it comes to such scenarios, we always try to make sure that everything we do, there's a bit of written down documents, there's agreements at the end of the day. Not hoping,
between the two of you, especially.
Yes.
All right.
So not hoping to break up anytime soon.
No, we're not hoping for that.
Yeah, but then I actually find it easy to work with him, and he finds it easy to work with me. No matter the investment, trust me, if we're gonna wake up parting ways, it's still okay in a way. But then
you'll find a way to work together.
For us to be together in the first place is not about the monetary value. It's about who we are and how we see each other. So yeah.
All right. Do you ever have moments where you guys talk about the future, marriage? Is it something that you see in the near future?
I think it's common in relationship. What's
your plan with me?
You know, it's normal because we're actually human beings. So yeah, there are conversations like this during the relationship, but also we have set certain goals that we want to do before we just rush into things, because we're not going to get married because of what people say, but it's going to be a personal choice between me and him. And sadly, I'm sure most people actually don't know when I'm getting married, and if I do get married, you not actually know as well. I'm sorry for that.
I'm gonna know. All right, so we're gonna open up. Unfortunately, the phone lines are down. You can send us a voice note on 0712-831-172. Please keep your voice notes 30 seconds and below. Don't record anything, because I don't know 30 seconds. Actually, 20 seconds. 20 seconds. So please send us a voice note. Please remember, this is a family listening station. Keep your comments clean. And let's be respectful. Ask whatever you want to ask Yahya. And a little later on, we're actually going to play who. We need to know who, all right? So it's a game called Who. Who does this the most? And we've seen it from TikTok, so we're going to do it here since they're together. Obviously, he's got his business that he's been running before he got into being Yahya's manager. Does he still have time for his business?
I would not comment about his business because I don't know. I'll comment about Good Vibes, definitely. Yeah. Everything there, I'm all in. But when it comes to his business, it's his business, hey. But then for my work side, he's usually available for my side because we work together. Mm-hmm. But then at times we have side hustle. I do have a lot of side hustles, guys. I wake up, I go there, I do this without being involved. So yeah, he does have time for his business.
What happened when you guys broke up? This is a question that was asked by Adelaide S. Dekea. Because of their stance, I didn't believe that was a breakup. I thought that was fake.
That was not his stance, apparently.
What did he do?
The way you're like, say. Not really, say. We just had conflicts of interest, hey? And we figured maybe we are not compatible. But then, it was not true. We are actually compatible.
Who said maybe we're not compatible?
No, nothing. It was just a feeling. We actually didn't have the time to actually say it out aloud. It was just a feeling.
So how long were you guys broken up for?
Maybe 23 hours. 22. I'm sure it's 22 hours because I posted around 9, 8 in the morning. That me, I'm done.
Why did you post? Why did you take it to social media?
Because people know us from social media. I didn't want a situation whereby we do other things. People find us somewhere, they ask, because when you see the post, I'm like, but then within that day, I think my levels on got up at any man's my group.
So
back to organize mwana okay
time you're heartbreak playlist.
Nanda could download. I was just so disappointed. You know, I love that moment when you're listening to Heartbreak Anniversary, but then
when you said this is the heartbreak. So
I didn't have the chance, guys. Especially that song. I like it. So I hope you're Mukana, the thing that was Chimbota or teens.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it was a few hours.
All right. So 0712-831-172. A lot of questions are coming through here. Auntie, how old is Yahya? A lot of people are asking this question. Yeah. Because of your tiny body, people might assume my early 20s.
No,
but
I'm actually close to late 20s. I'm close to 8.
All right. You're close to your late 20s.
Yeah, closely.
Ansi, how did it feel spending your birthday without mfana sugar? Yes, because go birthday.
Okay.
I analyzed it. I looked at it. I was like, but mponda hapo. When I was busy scrolling through, did you want mponda hapo? Mponda ngari kupi on your birthday? Where was he?
But I don't bondi jairira. I don't bondi jairira zvake balafu ndinayo.
Mponda ukarambidza kuenda birthday anzimbomire izvozvo. Did he even have the location of the birthday? Kana azoona ma pictures.
Chandokwasango kudzai kuti ndezvekuti mwari wangu, but okay. Munhu omuda bhara anombondijairira, that's all.
Aya wazondinakidza. Hanzi namasvosva wala center stage ayangobvunza mafezi evanhu. Hey, what else do you want us to ask? Kani ndo mafezi acho ari paradio. That's why
those stage
are out there. Hey, netikubvunza zvinhu zviri out there. Atingabvunza zvinhu zviri out there. All right, let's play some voice notes. We've been getting them here. We got people that want to speak to you and ask you some questions.
Chamvary. Don't want.
Oh wow, wadiwa soda kwa umdiwa wangu unozonditextera aiwa unoza on text some say Friday ndope vana manje pate chitoda vana kuti vaite sei vanyatsobvunzisa vachitaura nyaya dzavo. Let's play this one here.
Ari kuti na holiday nanga ari masmall so nemanagement yake hakusi kuda kuti aende kumberi kuda kungoshandisa munhu ndonyatsoziva kuti ari serious here kuti ada kungoti brand rake riende mberi zita rake richinyatsozikanwa of course vasikana vemazuva ano toziva kuti pakaipa.
But okay, let me answer this perfectly well. Number one, and this is Scanner Masana, Yahya Goodvibes. Just give that in your head. Number two, me and my management, like I said, we work under written agreements and this is actually confirmed. So kana panika kufunga tukuendesana mbele, I doubt we are growing each other at the end of the day, and yeah. Big shout out to
Nyasha Mazuru. Thank you so much. We also love your energy, guy. Let's play this one here.
Magic.
I endorse the answer, but you tell her.
Alright, magic. Dibamni muningi na wa manager wangu. We have anrodana now.
I like that one. All right, let's play another one.
Yeah. Keep doing what you are doing. So anangada kunzwa kuti iwe uri serious kana kuti richi. Ari serious here koko kwari munhu DJ Mash Alex Okamashairi. Keep going, girl.
Alright. Can you explain that picture that went viral?
Number one, the person who took that picture is in this room. Number two, and then that's the person who posted that picture. End of story.
I don't think people really know how crazy Mponda Sugar is. They think you're the crazy one.
You know, which gets me thinking. Like, I wish I would just put a camera mumbona. No more life.
They need just 20 minutes now.
Only they'll be satisfied.
But pa live hapana nanda pabaza. Ibi msata mene baza vidare.
Respond to that one. That's a very valid question. Because it's really tricky. I was hoping to that.
I did reply.
Chamvary ndo zvirize. Ndrobvunza kuti Yahya asita sei kuna snake under grass. Ndangona ingotendera yese.
No, he was just invited to the shop. I'm sure he came through, and I just did a thing. That was it.
All right, I
don't know what happened. I'm like,
Panika, friendship. What are you asking? Please be more clear on your question because I can't answer this. All right.
Hi guys, Muratora pa radio ndingomsia. Hi Chamvary, I love you. Anjakambo ichisawa IGT ari presenter kudhara kafumbo actor drama for drama raka actor araibda pa ZBC ndo cheche zvangandida kungotaura kuti ndinenge ndinomuziva musikana uyo ari kutaura paredhiyo.
Unonakidzwa sha.
Handinenge ndakuziva. Handzokamboekta madrama here.
The one I did on YouTube back then when I was young, it's called Last Number, but then but YGT I was there for like 3 years. If you know, I think we used to do Nana D-Ray and I was on YGT.
All right. Anzi na Leon Msaka, why did you and Mponda Sugar get pictures naked?
Why did you get pictures naked?
Do you have any news?
Hey, what?
Y'all want to tell us something, y'all?
Please, if you have them, please send them to me. I want to see them.
All right. Becky Bella Tariro says, this girl, she's just such an inspiration to me. I love her so much. Chiwoniso Omutle said, "Pana we randa kuita manager wangu." Asurudo boda na ere na Chiwoniso.
Dana manager.
I think chukuru ndeche kuto dana manager. All right. So Mponda Sugar, please come. We want to play who quickly. Can you please come? Who first? Come. We've got 5 minutes. Mponda Sugar is not going to say much. He's not going to say anything. It's just a matter of you pointing at each other when you answer the question. Both of you are going to be required to close your eyes. So please switch off your eyes. Switch off your eyes. Close your eyes. Stand up straight. It's not in a matter. Stand up straight. Don't not massage. Close your eyes. Right? You're going to point. Mponda, you point to the right. Yahya, you point to the left when the question makes.
I point to the right.
You point to the right. All right. Real quickly. Who liked who first? Okay. BB, please keep score. For those that are at home, both of them pointed at each other. Who's the talkative one? Oh, wow. Messi, you're going to blame each other. One of you has to be the talkative one. Who's the crybaby in the relationship? Both of you are the crybaby in the relationship. Who's quick to apologize after an argument? Both of you. All right. Who's most likely to fight a person who messes with one of you? Mponda Sugar. I believe Mponda Sugar would be the one. Who's the messiest around the house? There we go. At least we've got one. We've got a consensus there. All right. Between the two of you, the relationship is namakua. Between the two of you, Diana and Makua. If I tell them a secret, I know Yachivato are the other one. Yahya Goodvibes. Thank you very much. It seems like the score is just 1-1. Both of you got one, but both of you were pointing at each other for something.
Apparently, particular, I'm going to find away like one person.
Who cleans up the most, though? You clean up the most.
Of course.
Mponda Sugar, na time ya no clean up here. What's the story there?
Damu zipa ya.
Murugu ya pamberi pe micro pe kamera yedu. Muru darire. Anachano dena so rona kaya. Tushanda ne ono ya no dena. All right, thank you so much, Yahya Goodvibes. What's next? What's happening with you? What's the plan with you moving forward?
Oh, I'm just going to be working with a lot of brands and also expanding Yahya Goodvibes to be a very interesting media house that people can now come through and have a lot of anything that has to do with broadcast to come through Yahya Goodvibes advertising. And also, I'm just so excited that I just signed a deal with a new company and I'm going to be posting today. So if you're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, please make sure you are ready. Tenga data.
All right. I need to ask about Nyayo brand ambassadorship. Yakambonetsa steering this debate. Zvine mari mukati here kana kuti kungopfekedzwa ma t-shirt muchipiwa chikafu chemahara or muchipiwa tuntu mahara. What is it?
Okay, I'll speak in terms of Yahya Goodvibes, not to other people. So It's not a bracket. You can ask any other person. In terms of my brand, it's usually monetary investment because we don't just wake up and be your brand ambassador. So you actually pay for that. We have certain rate cards as a company that we give to you, and if you agree, that's why I'm working with Shift Tires, Net One. I'm working with.
Okay.
And so yes. So it's usually on paper.
All right. So at the end of the day, you're saying for you, it's about the money. You're not going to be posing in these things just for the clout.
Yes, it's not for the clout. For now, our brand, specifically Yahya Goodvibes. If you want me as a brand ambassador, we sign a deal and also we exchange services in terms of monetary and whatnot.
Hanzi asimurukugara mesere.
None.
neabvunza anonzi PV Kanyongo udasita rake wasudazomtsvaga
ayo akabvisa mari anogara kumba kwake
wasugara kumba kwake mhinduro yako waiwana. Thank you so much Yahya Goodvibes for coming through to the show. Thank you Mponda Sugar for coming through. Thank you BB, thank you Barnabas, and we're going to wish you all the best in everything that's going to happen. Any last words to the haters, to the lovers, to everybody who's unsure how they feel about you?
I just want to say this. I always say this to people that are close to me. You just keep that in mind.
Thank you for coming through. We're going to bring Center Stage again next week between 2 and 3. Yeah, that's when we'll do Center Stage again next week. So until then, love, peace and happiness. And if you want to be on radio, listen to this.